Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander. And Stan, it seems like the key matchup tonight is down inside in the paint.
Oh yeah, Kevin. Expect this one to be really physical. If either team backs down, they can just get run over tonight, but I don't expect that to happen. It's going to be a slugfest.
We love those kind of games. They're a lot of fun.
You aren't kidding.
Now at the line.
And at this point, Tyler Herro's used to hearing his name in just about every trade rumor that comes along, Stan. I would assume that's got to be a little disconcerting for a player.
It probably is, Kevin, but give him a lot of credit. It never seems to bother him, at least in terms of affecting his play on the floor. He still puts up big numbers. He plays with great confidence. Tyler Herro's an outstanding offensive player.
And with that height and incredible leaping ability, Wiggins can throw it down as easy as anyone.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it. Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And a wide open look for Herro. Oh, good with the triple. Dort with the ball. Now defended by Wiggins. Back to Williams. Beyond the arc. Andrew Wiggins grabs the board. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. Pass to Ware. And it's out of bounds and last touch by Holmgren.
And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
Here's Adebayo. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Bounce pass from Williams. Holmgren in the post. Great D that time from Adebayo. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Eric Spoelstra gave me a few minutes to catch up. And he knows his team has its hands full going up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Coach said Shai is one of the best in the league when it comes to scoring off the bounce. And when he's not scoring, he's kicking it out to an open teammate. So we have to make sure our rotations are quick. We'll see how the defense responds, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Here's Herro. After the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Where? Good.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look. That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Here's Ware. Powered down after the assist, let him into the lane.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. A different look for Oklahoma City. Now here's Williams. Picked by Williams. Down low. And stolen by Wiggins. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. So they take the lead.
And really gifted in terms of the physical attributes. And we really see that when Wiggins is out on the break.
So, Stan, you can talk about this. We always hear about Heat culture, the Miami franchise, from top to bottom. Everybody is all in and focused in one direction, aren't they?
Yeah, Kevin, I think that is the greatest strength the Heat have had as an organization is they are all on the same page. And I think they've done it in large part is they have great continuity. If you just look up and down their staff, guys have been there forever, and that allows them to have a very consistent culture.
And teams have tried to copy that, and it's been very hard, hasn't it?
Well, it's been hard because the part they leave out is the consistency part. You can't build that kind of culture when you're making changes with your coaching staff and your front office every 2 to 3 years.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. 2 on the clock. Burks with the steal. Here's Adebayo. It's good.
And contact can't slow Adebayo down. He's not afraid to get physical when he's attacking.
Wiggins in the post. And so Oklahoma City again turning it over. Eight seconds left to play in the first quarter. There's Hero with the three. And he's good on the 3-ball. Hero's got 5 now.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Heat lead. 13. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
Now, here's Burks. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Hero.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Adebayo.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
To the left wing. Holmgren wide open. From outside, off the mark. The Heat leading by 10. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Pass to Dort. Outside Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander to the middle. Here's Hartenstein. They can't stop the run with that one. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the Heat. And Adebayo throws it down.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Stan, of all the different styles of offense in this NBA, what style is the toughest to defend, toughest to stop?
Kevin, I don't think there's really any difference in terms of styles or systems in terms of what's tough to stop. It's players, and it's how well a system maximizes their best players. That's what makes teams tough to stop.
That is a great finish!
Oh, my.
And what a powerful player Wiggins can be. Dunks like this remind you of that elite level athleticism.
Oh, that's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. Snatched away. In transition, here comes Miami. Adebayo with the ball. He's picked up by Holmgren.
Reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. In the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game, pulling in the right direction. Pass to Hartenstein. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Gilgeous-Alexander is so dangerous in these pick and roll sets.
Inside, here's Ware. Now here's Wiggins to the paint. Outside, Hero. Shot clock at 5. The Heat need to get a shot off. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Thunder trailing by 13. Pass to Holmgren. And the layup's good off the glass. Holmgren's got 6.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo. That's 12 points for Bam Adebayo. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander puts up a deep 3. Miami grabs the miss. Here's Burks. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Holmgren the screen. There's the triple. Dort misses. The Heat leading by 15. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 7 to the inside. Outside, Dort hits the three-point bomb. Dort's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Adebayo. Good D by Holmgren. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. It's the Heat. They lead by 12. We'll be back shortly live from Miami Arena. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And it's the Heat with the ball, leading by 12. Mitchell right side. On the wing, Jaquez. And he's off on his first shot of the game. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. And they pick up 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the first bucket of the third here for the Thunder. Mitchell looking it over. Outside, Robinson. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Mitchell wide open. And again, Miami with the triple.
Well, coaches will take that any day. Don't pass up open threes like that.
Pass to Hartenstein. Outside, Williams. Here's Holmgren.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Here we are sizing up GA. Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
On the wing, Jaquez. Off target from three-point range. Thunder trailing by 14. Holmgren can't hit. For 3, Love. Good on the three-point shot. Love's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 9 points in the game so far. And that one is good. And that's 11 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. 15-point game. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Love.
Oh, strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Hits the front of the rim and out. The Heat leading by 12. Right wing. Here's Jovic. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
Pass to Caruso. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here is Caruso. There's a screen by Williams. Clock at 6. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. The Heat have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And up around 82% as a team a season ago. So they know how to make the most of those opportunities.
Hero from long range. Cans it from downtown. Hero's got 11 points.
Oh, a dead-eye shooter. Hero is always ready to snipe it off the feed.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Looking to end the run. The Thunder with another miss. Miami leading by 19 points. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. And again, Miami with the triple.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And the Thunder making a switch here. Pass to Wiggins. Going inside. And Wiggins throws it down.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
And this is encouraging. Wiggins looking committed to shooting and forcing the D to compromise.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And his percentage at the line last season, right at the 75% mark.
Thunder trailing by 21. It's Joe on the wing. Back to Williams. From past the arc. Connects from three-point range. 7 points in the game.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And now it's Burks running. He can go all the way.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert.
The 3/4 of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. 61. It's the Heat. The Thunder, 40. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. You know, Stan, it sometimes seems that coaches get themselves ejected on purpose to fire up their team. Am I on the right track there or not?
Well, Kevin, certainly it happens with some guys. There have certainly been guys, Jerry Sloan, Don Nelson, who would do some of that.
How about you? How about you?
Now, Kevin, you know me. All I've always ever tried to do was help the referees because we all just want to get to the right call, and I could help them in that.
Yeah, you did all the time.
As much as I could, but they were not receptive.
Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Back to Hero. Here he goes from about 19 feet. And it's Miami with another. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Miami.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Wiggins outside. From the arc, Alec Burks, and that's good. Burks has got 5 points now this quarter.
He is cold-blooded, drops the dagger, piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
And that one is good from Hartenstein.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. No good on the quick three. Here's Hartenstein. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Adebayo with the ball. Williams picks him up. Pass to Adebayo. Kicks it out to Hero. Good ball movement here by Miami. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
And the first one drops.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. Miami leading by 20. Jaquez left side. And again, it's the Heat missing. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Williams, that's good.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, it'll take time. They need to keep stringing together positive possessions. And defensively, they need stops.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal.
Lift off, Mr. Dort. A one-way ticket to the rim.
The drive by Mitchell. Jaquez with a wide-open look. Buries the long-range jumper. Jaquez has got his first 3 points of the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Driving the lane. Shot's good by Mitchell.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes. And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Pass to Jovic. Shoots. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Thunder trailing by 16.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Miami.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Tyler Herro.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again. And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Holmgren the screen. Down low. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
Johnson right side. Shoots over Holmgren. And it's Miami with another.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
And here are the Heat now. 10-point lead. Pass to Johnson. No good on the triple.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
Thunder foul. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. First personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 9. And both free throws good for Rozier.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
Caruso, no good. And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And he makes the first. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And that should be enough to get the job done, even though he didn't get all of it.
And so it's Miami winning this one. Some good competition.